main aspects of the 12 disciples is that they weren't perfect. Goodness gracious. And the Spirit of God does not hide any of their dysfunctions in the Gospels. Have you ever read the Gospels? I challenge you to read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and then look at the roustabouts that Jesus called to himself. When Jesus called Peter, he wasn't in the temple praying. He was fishing. He was rough, smelled like fish, probably cussing, probably mad about something because Peter was a hothead. And yet, God called him. Peter, follow me. Matthew, follow me. Matthew was hated. You know there was tension. I love how in The Chosen, how Dallas has kind of put this in the show, The Chosen, there is that hatred there from the other disciples toward Matthew. They hated him. Matthew was hated by, Matthew did not have a good reputation. He was a tax collector. Hated by the rest of the Jews, including the other disciples. Peter was impulsive and fearful. James and John were overly ambitious, harsh. James and John wanted to kill an entire town because they wouldn't let Jesus come in. Can you imagine? They wouldn't let you in, Jesus. Hey, we'll call down fire from heaven and kill them all. And Jesus was like, okay, let's calm down. Let's chill down. You have no idea what you're doing there. Thomas was skeptical. Bartholomew was racist and prejudiced. Matthew, hated tax collector. Simon the Zealot was a political extremist. And yet Jesus called them. They didn't have good reputations. They were deeply flawed. And yet Jesus chose them, taught them, corrected them. Why? Why on earth that group of people, those group of men that were so messed up? Not because of who they were, but because of who they would become in Him. See, when Christ looks at you, yeah, He sees the flaws, yeah, He sees the problems, but then He sees who you could be if you surrendered yourself fully to Him. And so now you read the Gospels, you see all the ups and downs with the disciples. You see the times that Jesus is kind of going to them. And then after the resurrection, after Pentecost, there is such a transformation in their lives. The Peter who denied Him 3 times is now the Peter who says, crucify me, go ahead. I will not deny you. And you see John, one of the brothers who said, I'll kill them, God, because they didn't accept you. I'll call down fire from heaven. The sons of thunder, Jesus called them. In the gospel, in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John, little Johns, you see this same John saying, love your enemies. Love those. Love, 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 love. There was a transformation. There was something that took place on the inside of them. And so that's why Christ called them. Not because of who they were at that moment that He called them, but because of who they would become. He does the same for you. I know some of you are sitting here right now going, oh, but not me, Jason. Oh, but not me. You don't know. No, I don't. But I know Jason. And I know the things Jason has done. And I know the things Jason has said. And I know the things that have been in my heart. And I know the doubts, and I know all of that is in me. And the thousands of times that I've repented of the same sin. And thousands of times that I've come before Him and when it's me again for the same thing. And His grace and His mercy sustain me. Listen to me, God doesn't call the qualified. God qualifies the called. Amen. God doesn't call the qualified. God is not looking for ability. God is not looking for ability. God is looking for availability.
That's right. Come on.
God is looking for people that was not that they're the most talented, the most bold, the most perfect, the most righteous. No, God is looking for someone who will just say, "Here I am. Use me. Broken that I am, messed up as I am, and as sinful as I am, the things my past is not good. But oh God, if you can use me, here I am."
Amen. Amen.
And God does great things with the soul that surrenders to Him. All the trash, all the baggage, all the bondage, all the addictions, to lay them at His feet and to say, it's not a pretty picture, but I'm here for you. Use me, Lord. Use me.